Welcome back to health class. We're teaching health by all means and by any means necessary. I'm your virtual health specialist, Sherry Griffith. They call me the health teacher.
And I'm Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, former health professional, educator, now turned technology coordinator.
Well, we're here to help you be the best health teacher you can be.
So I'm going to click on this resource. Looks like something that I'd love to use. Here, talking about the respiratory system, there's, wow, 13.4 thousand users, which is pretty awesome. So here I can copy the worksheet. I'm going to look at the resources first, of course. There's a YouTube video. You always want to play those YouTube videos to make sure they do play and are compatible with your system or device that you're using. We're going to go down here, and once, of course, this is looks like the type that you watch a video and then do an interactive chart. All right, so pretty cool resource here. So as you see those live dots here, or where you can actually match up. It's like a matching little assessment here on the respiratory system. So all pretty cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
So here, if I click copy worksheet, it is going to create me a copy. If you're one of those old love Google type of teachers, this probably is right up your alley. And just like in the Google Drive, you can copy resources and create a copy for yourself, right? And not disturb the original format. Okay, so get to know your worksheet creator. All right, so we're gonna go to Let's Go. All right, it's gonna give you a little tutorial, especially your first time in here, of what to do next, and giving you great explanations of what everything means, what every button does, which is pretty cool. All right, so it's kind of giving me a tour. Worksheet themes. I can specify a title. So if I like to, since I created a copy, I can say respiratory system. And I just changed and made it my own, right? So I put a
Yeah.
little twist to it. So as you can see, I'm editing this. Okay, I'm going to click on that YouTube video. It is actually playing. I do not have my audio included.
I think about concurrent teaching and how awesome this is, especially since for me, concurrent teaching, I want my face-to-face students and virtual students to have the closest to identical experience as possible. I love to have them do projects together at the same time. You're doing your part and we're putting our parts together, or we're virtually working as a group, or, in the event that your work is asynchronous, you're really getting this independent activity to do where everyone's doing the same thing. They got easier work. They got, why are you,
Exactly.
equity. Love it. Love it.
Exactly. And here I can change themes. I can change colors. I can choose a different design if I want to. I mean, this is really personable to how you want it. And you can even, in differentiation, especially tailor it to the needs of your student. So, which is pretty cool. Here, I mean, you just type your question in, write instructions for your students, which is pretty cool. You can insert images for your students as well.
UDL principles. You got the voice thread options.
I'm sorry. Oh, I
I
can
love,
insert links. Yes. Yep.
yes.
Exactly. So we can um, um, get to all learners, right? So all types of
Yes.
learners. So I
Yes.
can insert the voice, like you just mentioned. Video is a little, you have to get a premium account, which, I'm okay with just using text and voice and images and so forth, and links. I can put a link in here as well. I
Yes.
can link out another resource. So here, notice that these are the correct answers when I click on the live buttons, because this is a teacher copy, remember. All right, so I can actually change those if there were any that weren't accurate. So as a teacher, of course, I'm gonna look over all my resources. That's just a natural thing we do, right? So then I'm gonna go down and boom, here's a matching
Yes.
section with that. So look at this. Look how I can interactively match those parts. Okay, which is cool, right?
Yes.
So I can change that however I want to change it, which
Like
is
matching cards.
exactly. So
Yes.
um, here it even talks about creating differentiated instruction. All right, so they even give you a little background, a couple pointers for that, which is pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
So once I'm done, I can click done here. 4 questions, total of 22 points. I can add activities to it. I feel like it's not enough for whatever standard I'm teaching, I can also add more. Multiple choice, fill in the blank. I can sort. I can just have them just put text as answers. I can put a table here. And look at here. One of my favorite resources, import a Canva design. All right. So
Wow.
if you have a Canva, remember you should have a Canva educator account that has a free account for all teachers that has just unlimited resources for you as a teacher. So once I'm done
Hey,
here, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Something's catching my attention, and it's the text to the students, and it's speaking to the students. It's saying we. If you scroll up just a little bit, I'm sorry. And I just love the fact that it's communicating with the students like it's us. Even though
Yes.
it's a worksheet, it's saying
Yes.
we. I love it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Exactly. That's even great you pointed that out. They pretty much have covered
The gas
everything here.
that we breathe
Yep.
in, not the gas that
Exactly.
you breathe in is oxygen. I love it. I love it.
We we and
It's
she's speaking of right
considerate.
here.
Yes.
All right. So
We're
once
together
I'm
while you're reading. I'm sorry.
exactly, exactly. So, and remember too, I can also check the grade level here. So this is designed for ninth grade. So if I'm teaching ninth grade health and this is a resource that's appealing to me and the standards I'm teaching, it perfectly fits in here for my ninth grade class. So you can always check it there. Also, I can go to my Google Drive. So if I want to add it to my Google Drive, it's created there for a copy for me to share out to my students as a link. So once I click save, it's saved how I want it. I've tailored it to my students' needs and my classroom needs. It is now saved. So here I can click to share the worksheet. I can copy link. It gives me a link to preview the worksheet. Okay. I can right click copy or I can just click OK there. All right. So now it's copied to my clipboard. I'm going to open up another window here. I'm going to go into the guest browser. I'm going to paste that there. I like to be slick and use guest browser so it doesn't know it's really me. And look at that. The awesome respiratory system. It even has my new name that I changed it to.
It's
Here I have my video that I can watch. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. I love how they keep the reader's attention and the viewer's attention and not have overwhelmingly long videos, right? We
I like
all
that real world video that's like it
exactly,
looks like I'm there watching them
exactly,
grow. I love it.
exactly. All right, so we scroll down here. Now I can enter text for whatever for my diagram, whatever answers I think go there. I can just enter it here. All right, so that's number one here. Okay, so if I'm gonna number one, I'm gonna guess here. I'm not the best at this, but I think this is the nose. All right, so now once it turns blue, that means I've entered my answer. And I will finish that quiz and I will go down and also I can start matching. Look at that. I'm just dragging, drawing, matching my answers. Okay. Those aren't right, but I'm just showing you how that actually looks for the sake of time. And I do have a challenge question right here. Use the internet to help you explain why we need to breathe out carbon monoxide. Record your answer below. So here, and guess what else I can do? I can actually click here and I can give audio for my answer as opposed to just typing it.
Cool.
Okay, so once I submit that, that info will go to my teacher, and here we go. That's me. That's my profile. It's captured all my info, just basic info. It doesn't really get serious into anything, and it's connecting me with that teacher.
This is awesome.
All right, so hopefully you've enjoyed that, and you would like to use that one day. You can, one of those activities you can just keep in the back pocket, and and if other technology fails, you have a backup, which is app.wiser.me.
Sounds like you're trying to get us a sponsorship for the podcast.
Yeah, I wish I would have invented this resource because it has grown to the point where some subjects were 10, 15, 20 hits on certain topics. Now we're getting 10, 12, 14,000 hits on the same topic from 3 years ago. So it's
Wow.
grown a lot. Right, and that's all we have for Wiser.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this awesome resource. Thank you also for providing this great information about appropriate content that's going to help develop the skills that the individual learners need. We need to address what our individual learning differences are for our students. So thank you for sharing that with our professional learning community today, Dwayne. Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people?
Just thank you for being there. Thank you for listening today. And remember to continue to educate and to be that health teacher for yourself, your family, your friends, and for everyone around you. And we appreciate you.
Health classes for everybody. Thanks for joining us. Y'all remember out there, if you don't have your health, you don't have your life. Thank you.